Lounging, TMF, the pitch, recognize.
Today with Biggie Smalls, Lil C's. And this is the real hot special. And I got a lot of questions to ask Biggie and Lil C's. Because you be all over the place. Oh, yeah, you be shining in every video, you be shining. Right? Biggie, how did you find the Dutch audience?
It was tight, They like the music, that's all I really into. As long as they know the joints, I don't like doing shows and they don't, they don't really know the songs. They know every joint, so it was cool.
Lil C's, you part of Junior Mafia?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. So, how's it going with Junior Mafia in the States?
Chilling. I'm about to do some solo projects with the groups, Lord Kim, doing a solo joint. That's it. I'm do Junior Mafia album. I'm doing a solo album, yeah. Like in November.
Good digging. And production? Who's on production?
Doing the beats.
Yeah.
Working with a few other cats, but I'm starting to learn how to, work with a little something. Got a few ideas. So, just gonna try to keep it in the family, see what we can work out,
And when can we expect a new Biggie album?
End of August, hopefully.
End of August?
Yeah, I'm in the studio every day. If I'm not on the road, just doing those shows on the weekend.
And
come home, be in the studio.
And who's involved on the production?
Basically, I'm trying to get the same heads. A lot of people busy, but like Premier, Moby, Puff doing some joints. My DJ Enough doing some joints. My man Nasheen, he wanted to do Who Shot Your Beat. He doing some joints.
Okay. So is there a title for the album yet?
Life After Death.
Life After Death. And is Craig on the album?
Matt?
Yeah.
Nah, fuck with that dude. Oh, you can't curse?
Yeah, you can curse.
I don't fuck with that dude.
You don't fuck with Craig. Alright. But I noticed, like, on the remix, Flavor in Your Ear, y'all worked together.
That was just something I had to do, you know what I'm saying? That's politics. Puff asked me to do it.
Yeah.
I did it. I don't fuck with that dude.
Artist-wise, who can we expect on the new album?
Me and C's doing a joint. Me and Kim. Trying to get with JC. I got a duet with the Osley Brothers. Me and Bone Thugs and Harmony, and me and Method Man doing another joint.
Okay. So we can expect that August.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I mean, I'm just working, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of person that's just going, every song I do, I put it, make sure it's on the album. We're just going to do joints until we comfortable that we got another hit album. I don't want to come less than what I came before, so keep doing joints.
All right, now I'm gonna go into another subject real quick, right? A lot of artists who blow up in Europe, like 90% of them, like I think the first artist from the East Coast to actually blow up out here, like from the East Coast, is Busta and the Fugees. But apart from that, it's all West Coast stuff, and I don't know what the reason for that is, because I think people think it's more musical, that they could sell it better. But, I mean, me, myself, I'm from East New York, and when people watch whatever type of show and they see videos from Biggie, they see the raw, And I think in Europe they want to keep the raw away, but, I mean, if you say your album is due to come out in August, I guess we could expect you touring throughout Europe.
I mean, I'm down for whatever, I mean, I make music for everybody, you know what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily underground, not necessarily pop, or it's for everybody, you know what I'm saying? You're either gonna get with it or you're not, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be everywhere, pumping it, just trying to ram it down your throat.
Yeah, I can dig it. A lot of people say, okay, once an artist sells, a certain amount of records, and he then becomes commercial. Now, me, myself, I think if you started making raw shit, it will always remain raw. If people buy it, that's a blessing,
exactly.
And, I mean, how do you feel about that as far as people saying, well, okay, yeah, it was raw in the beginning, but now, they selling records or whatever, and I'm not necessarily talking about Biggie or Junior Mafia, but I'm talking about how that happens to artists in general, because with Busta Rhymes, now everybody's going, yeah, Busta, he raw, but, you know what I mean? This, that, and the other. It's just media bullshit.
Whatever. To me, it's just like, you got to feed your families, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not even to the point where it's a sense of keeping it real, and keeping it real is making sure your mother got a house and your family is taken care of, man. No matter what I say, if I just start rapping my flowers and it sells 4 million, I'm straight. My family is straight. Regardless of what you may think about it, it had to be something to somebody for it to sell 4 million records. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me, myself, I started off with Juicy. You know what I'm saying? Straight R&B tracks, singing on the hook. So anything else you see from me, you should be expecting to see that type of stuff. But me being from the hood, straight grimy nigga, I'm gonna always have some grimy shit forever, because that's just all I know. But the radio stuff is kind of easy, so, and it sells. I mean, once you learn the formula, why would you want to go against it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know Busta ain't trying to come back out with no hardcore rhyme and all messed up where you can't really understand what he's saying. He know the formula now. He know how to come out with joints that's gonna make people jump. I bet he's still on that same flow. They don't want to come no different. I'm supposed to be talking that shit to them niggas that be fucked up. They ain't got no money. They aggravated. The artists just be aggravated, talking that bullshit, ain't keeping it real. Yeah, well, you broke. What the fuck you telling me? You dead ass broke.
I can dig it. Well, yo, Biggie, thanks for stopping by and talking to us, and I hope we get to see you in Holland again.
Oh yeah, we're barnstorming, man. Little C's joint drop, Little Kim, we coming right back. Barnstorming, ramming it down your throat once again. Ain't nothing different.
Little C's, Biggie, thanks a lot. Biggie, thanks for stopping by. Yo, Little C's. Yo, this is Glaze, Notorious Big, Little C, Junior Mafia from the Real Hot Special. We out.